India's defense production has surged by 16.7% to rupees 1.27 lakh crore in the fiscal year 2023-24, up from rupees 1.09 lakh crore in 2022-23 cycle, marking a significant boost to the government's Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign. This growth is attributed to the successful implementation of the defense production policies and initiatives. Data was collated from defense public sector undertakings, other PSUs manufacturing defense items, and private companies to achieve this record high figure. Acknowledging the achievement, the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, he credited Prime Minister Modi's Make in India program for making it possible to cross new milestones. In fact, Prime Minister Modi has posted on the social media platform X saying that these are very encouraging development. Compliments to all those who have contributed to this feat. We are fully committed to nurturing a supportive environment to further enhance our capabilities and establish India as a leading global defense manufacturing hub. This will enhance our security apparatus and make us Atmanirbhar.
Government would certainly like to claim that, and that is what they are claiming. They're also claiming a very interesting facet in this entire feat of achievement that they wish to publicize, and that is that while the 79% of the entire defense production of the last year 2022-24 comes from the defense PSUs, that is the public sector undertakings, the rest of the inputs, rest of the impetus to this program comes from the private sector. Now remember, globally, it's the private component of the defense equipment manufacturing industry that drives the defense industry. And for long, the criticism of the defense PSUs or the CPSUs working in that field has been that they have been too lethargic, too obsolete to change to the new demands and new technology that is emerging. So government on the one side by signing the tech transfer agreement, which is the most difficult part, technology transfer in the defense sector, because remember it comes under a lot of restrictions, even in the most advanced democracies like the United States, France, United Kingdom, etc. So the tech transfer part is the most difficult part. So government on the one hand says that it is trying to achieve that through the mega contracts that it is signing with those countries. And on the other hand, it has been able to push the private sector of this country to manufacture certain items and contribute in certain quantum, which is now nearly 20% of the entire quantum of over 1 lakh crore rupees. That they see as is a success story, is the real success story. So two components currently which the government says is working. One is the renewed vigor and push that they are giving to central public sector undertakings or defense public sector undertakings, and also the promotion of the private sector industry. Because remember, private sector in that sense is far more nimble, and the defense companies and other operators outside are always more happy or happier to sign technology transfer agreements with their private counterparts compared to the government undertaking. So in that sense, they say that their twin-pronged strategy is working. Obviously, there are critics who would say that this is too little too late and that Make in India program hasn't made such a big dent that government would want to claim. However, from the government's point of view and from the data point of view, it certainly looks to be an impressive achievement about which both Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi have tweeted this morning. And the figures are there for our viewers to evaluate. Figures are there on the screen as well. And one thing one will have to say, that there is a concerted push in the direction of manufacturing defense equipment in India. And for any country to become self-reliant, particularly in the defense sector, which is a very critical sector. And remember, Osama, we are in the world's most troubled neighborhood. To our west is Pakistan, a constant state sponsor of terrorism. To our east is China, a rising superpower. And as we all know, the rising superpowers rise has never been peaceful in this country. We have had running disputes with them since 1962. India still claims that part of its territory was illegally transferred by the Chinese to the Pakistanis. So under that scenario, self-reliance in defense is extremely important for a country like India. And that is why this concerted effort and push certainly should be appreciated. Now, whether its results have been successful to the point where critics would also start to laud them, one will have to probably wait out for some time. Nonetheless, efforts in the correct direction for sure.